Well, Chris, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for having me.
So what is this thing, Ready Golf?
Well, if you're familiar at all with golf, you know that there are certain standard PGA rules that professional golfers follow, and a lot of weekend warriors like to follow them as well. The problem with it is that it'll take 4.5 to 5 hours to play a round of golf, and so there's this understood mentality, if you want to call it understood expectation of weekend warriors like myself, is that you play ready golf. Simple things like whoever's ready to shoot shoots, not waiting for the person who's furthest from the ball, picking up when you're within a foot or so of the cup rather than waiting for everybody to sink their hole, not spending an hour looking for your lost ball, take a drop, things like that. And so what you find is that when you play ready golf, it makes it more enjoyable for people, but it also cuts the time down by 25%. It's really interesting. I actually did the math. And so it occurs to me that playing ready golf, or in golf in general, there's a lot of similarities to business. So I really thought this through, and I said, you know what, there's 9 common efficiencies that run throughout all kinds of businesses, manufacturing, trades, sales, that really you can hone in on and you can adjust, and it doesn't necessarily change your business. You can tweak them, you can improve them, you can play quote unquote ready golf and attack those things and probably really make an impact to your business. So I put together this diagnostic, very interactive program that takes a team of management people and takes them through 9 holes or 9 different efficiencies that are common to almost any business in an interactive team environment. And we have them score their business's performance in those 9 areas. And then we tally up everyone's scores and we compare. And oftentimes what you find is varying opinions about how well or not well a business is doing in a certain area. And that stimulates some great conversation.
Wow, excellent. Sounds like a great session. What does that cost? What's the cost to the companies that bring you in to run a session like that?
So in ECS, we're offering this for free. We're offering this to clients, existing clients, and new clients, potential clients rather, as a way to introduce our competencies and what we can do. I think it's about a 90-minute commitment, 90 minutes to 2-hour commitment on behalf of the company. It really brings people together. It's fun. It's not death by PowerPoint, very interactive. And no, we don't charge anything for it. We look for the opportunity to get in front of people and get them talking about their efficiency.
Does it matter what size company I have? If I'm a 10-person company or a 4,000-person company, would Ready Golf work for all kinds of sizes of companies?
It does. And the beautiful thing is the size of the company is academic. It's the size of the group that participates is really what the key is. You need, probably a minimum of 4 people to make it really worthwhile, and then like a maximum of 7. So 4 to 7, 8 maybe, in a room. People represent all the different stakeholders in the organization, right? That's the best combination of management people where the company's going to get the most value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what can I expect to get out of that session? What value am I going to get?
A couple things. First of all, you'll have an opportunity to spend some time with your team, really looking at the business where it's being facilitated by somebody other than the manager, right? And there's always value in that. There's always value in having, participating with your team rather than trying to lead your team all the time. So there's that aspect of it. It's kind of fun. Even if you don't know anything about the game of golf, it's still kind of fun. You can kind of get the nomenclature and kind of get the vibe of the whole thing. And if you are familiar with golf, it just makes it that much more interesting. So there's a fun aspect to it. There's a team building aspect to it. And the most valuable thing is the discussion. The most valuable thing is when I facilitate the discussion that comes after everybody's posted their scores. And we start talking about each one of the 9 efficiencies and differences in perspectives and what you should or should not be focusing on. That's the big takeaway.
Excellent information, Chris. Really appreciate you taking the time to explain Ready Golf, and you really can't beat that price. So I'm sure there's going to be some people interested in chatting with you. So if you would like to learn more about Ready Golf or book Chris for a session with your team, you can reach out to him at the information on the screen right now, and he would be happy to have a conversation, answer your questions, and then book the time that's right for you and your team. Thanks again, and we look forward to chatting with you.
Thank you.